All right. Sarah and I were grooving to this song. Decided to start the stream. We're running late. We weren't quite done. But, hey, the music room. That's where they play this song, this tune. Welcome in. Welcome to Off Cost Games. I'm James.
It sounds like something that we played.
It does sound like something. We should just play Cuphead instead. No,
Dad should play Cuphead on stream.
Oh my god, you guys can watch me fail. I'm not very good at Cuphead.
You're
hard.
better than me.
That's not saying a lot. So
Never played
anyways,
the game.
welcome in to Off Cost Games. I'm James, this is Sarah, and we like to play games around here. Games that we hope you'll enjoy and ultimately find something you love and share with your friends and family, the people you care about. So today we're going to play the game that Sarah has been dreading.
I hate this game already.
So we're going to play Obsession. Obsession.
It's a bad game. You
What
should
do
never
you mean?
play it.
How do you know?
You should never play it. It's in the top 100, but that doesn't mean it's a good game. Never play it. If you get this game, burn it immediately.
I think it's like in the top 70. I think it's 68 or something like that.
That doesn't mean you shouldn't burn it.
Hey, Pat, Megan, Liam, Team Sarah, hashtag Team Sarah.
It's
Sarah's
not
favorite
my
game.
favorite game.
Okay, so this is about Victorian England, and largely the premise here is that we are going to be like managing our estate. We're competing families, each with an estate to manage, and trying to improve it in order to ultimately marry into a more wealthy, well-to-do family and gain some stature that way. And in so doing, by hosting events and, you know, rubbing shoulders with people above our station, we're going to, you know, get some victory points, and whoever gets the most wins. Ooh. Is this stuff we need or don't need?
I don't.
You don't know. Probably we need it. We'll just leave that one out.
Yeah, we'll just be like,
ugh. We are definitely going to need that guy, though. That board. You want to grab the board? The round board? You're looking for Liam in chat? Is that what that's about? We need the 16 side, so that's the one, I think. Like, if you flip it over, it's 20, right? That's the extended game. Okay.
oh yes, side. These tiny cards.
Yep.
Look at how small they are.
Let's see. Let's put a Sarah finger for reference. That's pretty tiny, actually. Like, legit, that's quite, like, what, like...
Oh, yes, I'll just draw
narrower than a toonie, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These cards are tiny. Agree with you. Yeah.
Pink looks so good on James. Why, thank you.
It's Dad's favorite color.
It is my favorite. Martina, welcome in. You agree with Sarah? Agree that this is a terrible game?
Yeah,
or...
burn it immediately.
What do you... Okay, listen. Legitimately, we do have to try and keep an open mind about it, okay? Right? Like, that's our goal. We want to, like, review games and figure out what we like and that sort of thing. So I think we gotta, you know, keep an open mind. Okay, so we need to put in, this is not Victorian. Whatever.
Rock music,
Anyways.
guys.
Okay.
So Victorian.
We put in a sculpture garden. That's this tile.
A mouse could play with the tiny cards. I agree.
It's true. It's true. Two other monuments.
I want the purple one.
You want the purple one and blue? How about blue?
Yeah. Purple and blue, my favorite
Okay,
colors.
so these ones get set aside. You know who really likes purple way more than you do? Auntie.
I know somebody else who probably likes purple more than I do.
Who's that?
Shimwella.
Who?
Shimwella.
Who's that?
She's in my class.
Okay.
Her favorite color is
I've not
purple.
heard you talk about her before, I don't think.
Because I have.
Okay. So it says, step 7, place the round track near the supply board.
Ow.
With the white pawn on the first square. So that, I had said it right here. You can put it up there on number 1. And maybe let's scooch these boards out of the way, and then we're pretty close to being able to play here. Okay, did you shuffle the victory point cards?
Yes, I did.
Did you shuffle the theme cards?
I don't know what those are.
They're also little cards. Oh, you didn't shuffle the victory point and theme cards together, did you? Oh, that'd be a disaster.
See here.
I see victory. Oh. So here's a victory. Here's a normal card that people play with, and the mouse cards are victory
Mouse
points.
poker, guys.
And the theme cards that Sarah sadly shuffled.
Don't worry, I'm
together.
sorting through the mouse cards.
Did I have 2 cards here? Where did I get this card from? Did I steal it from there? I don't know
where you yoinked it from.
What are these?
I don't know. Yeah, you probably just yoinked it.
Was this part of setup?
You totally yoinked it.
Was this part of setup?
Yeah.
Did these go in my hand or something?
They're in your gentry.
Okay, so in addition to the 5 that I have?
The 5th one that you have, the extra one that you have, is in your hand. Like those.
Oh, this is a deck that's not in my hand.
Yes.
Like, is it my discard pile?
It's a gentry deck.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I don't know what it is. Okay, I'm done sorting.
I regret everything.
You should.
Did you find the Rothschild or Fairchild cards by chance? They're really, really important. Did this get shuffled?
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rad. Okay, let's go digging for cards.
Digging for treasure.
So these are like the
Probably
elite guests?
Those are prestige guests.
Prestige, sorry.
Prestige! It sounds so French. Prestige.
Okay, they're not here.
Actually, in social studies today, we were learning about how the French got angry with the British.
That is a rather, like, understatement.
They were angry.
They were angry. Okay. So, these are really hard to read. I appreciate their commitment to...
You remember the cat card?
Yeah.
Duchess Lilo or whatever?
Yeah.
There's a card in that deck that's a cat, and it's like Duchess Lilo.
This is the one. There's these pictures all are
These cats.
like period pictures of Victorian
England,
and except for that cat. I think that's probably not a period picture.
I think it totally
Okay,
is.
Charles Fairchild and Elizabeth Fairchild. Bound. Oh my god. Okay, so Sarah, can you do step 8?
Step 8.
It says, for initial population of the market. That's these cards here. It says, only improvement tiles with a prestige rating of 1, 2, or 3. So that's the number in... That's a horrible example.
This one? 2?
No, this is a 4. I don't know why the barn doesn't have a number. That's weird. But it says we can only use 1s, 2s, and 3s. Oh, the brushing room, the barn, the butler's pantry, and the servants' quarters. That they if they don't have a number, they're also acceptable. So give this a really good stir because they're pretty not mixed. Are these supposed to be shuffled?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Calm it down. Old people, it's true. So it's a history lesson. It's kind. It kind of is. Why are there mouse cards? That's a great question. Okay, I feel like this is the worst start we've ever had to a stream.
This barn has no number.
This barn has no number. It's true.
Hey, look it! I found the barn. Maybe if you say the purple floor tile, maybe we'll. I drew a purple tile. Maybe if you say we'll draw that purple monument, we'll draw
The brushing room and the barn.
And 2 drawing rooms. This doesn't have a number.
That's fine. That's
180. It's a monument. I'm purchasing it immediately. I'm purchasing that immediately.
So it's interesting. Something like the monument is, I think we're supposed to draw a different one instead of the monument and put it back in.
Largest wine cellar.
Yep.
I'll leave it out because you're not allowed to
Because
draw.
it's neither included on the list I think they did it. So I have a gripe. Listen, I'm going to rant because I'm going to get this out of my system and then I'm not going to talk about it again. Okay?
Never,
This,
ever, ever.
well, not this stream. This game has a horrifically bad rule book and it's super irritating. And I think they did the same thing here. So in step 6 here in the rules, it tells you what tiles to put in that bag and tells you to put the monuments in. And then you're supposed to draw tiles out in step 8 and magically you're supposed to not have any monuments in the bag. Because what you were supposed to do is do step 6, except where it tells you to put monuments in, magically know not to do that, resolve step 8 and then go back to step 6 and do it. And the whole rule book is like this. It's like, I'm going to tell you about this like exception to an exception to an exception of a rule, but I haven't actually told you it's about a type of card and you don't actually know what that type of card is. It's awful. It's egregious, and it hurt my soul. And now I'm done. Rant over. Okay, so the good news is we are going to play Obsession, and it's going to be amazing. And Sarah's going to learn to love it.
I will never love it.
So let's talk about what Obsession is about. Okay, so we are trying to ultimately win by getting the most victory points. And largely we're going to do that by sort of trying to marry into a wealthy, influential family. So we want to impress...
I think I kind of just like...
That's okay. Unruin it. We want to impress these guys, the Fairchilds. Okay? So these are... We're going to have like a courtship round every 4th round, okay? And whomever is doing the best in the category of that the Fairchilds are interested in is going to gain one of these cards into their hand and get a big bonus, a bunch of bonus points, okay? So basically, we're going to be hosting... Fair children, that's right.
They're totally fair and definitely not biased in any way, shape, or form.
So we're going to be hosting events at our estate here in order to wine and dine and convince everybody that we're basically the best. Like, essentially, Sarah...
You're just like, hey, we're the best. Nobody else is the best. We are best.
Yeah.
We are best.
So basically... We're going to be adding to our estate and spending a bunch of money, and our goal explicitly is to impress other people.
We are best.
Yeah. Exactly.
So you get a parade to march in with a flag that says we are best, and then you're just like, you get them to chant, we are best. We are best.
Yep.
We are best.
So, importantly, in this game, everything's going to be divided into seasons. So there's the first season and then the second season and so on. So we do 3 rounds of play and then the courtship round and then 3 rounds of play and the courtship round. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, so we're going to do that and then...
Dad, I have a question.
Yeah.
What genre of games?
What genre? I don't know. It feels like kind of, it's a bit hand management, card drafty.
Card game.
Action.
It's literally card,
Maybe.
cards, and card.
All the way down, I guess.
Macroplastics.
Macroplastics. I don't know where we got into macroplastics from, but yep.
I showed Kezia a picture of the Azul tiles and she almost ate my computer.
See, they look delicious. It's true. Okay. So I printed out this handy reference because it got
destroyed.
It got destroyed as it printed because I actually had something sitting on the top of the printer. Don't do that. Bad move. But we're gonna use that to help us navigate our way through this. But essentially, Sarah, the important thing to know is that we're going to be hosting activities, okay, in our estate. And picking cards from our hands that we get to like guests that we're inviting to those activities, okay? And we're gonna need to have those supported by these guys, these various different servants we have. There is a reference to this, I don't remember. The blue one is a butler. The red one is a housekeeper. The black one, which we don't have here, is the underbutler. The footman is the white one. The valet is green, and purple is the lady's
The
maid.
chocolatier. Yeah.
Especially the chocolatier tiles. I don't think the chocolate... Listen. No. The normal Azul tiles look way more delicious than the chocolatier version.
Why are we talking
You're
about
wrong.
tasty Azul tile?
Because you brought it up with hashtag macroplastics.
I didn't bring it
Okay,
up.
Liam brought it up.
Yes.
Blame Liam. He's wrong. He's wrong. Normal Azul
He
looks
probably
more
doesn't
delicious.
even own the chocolatier edition.
Maybe he does. He knows of it. Hey, am I supposed? Where are these cards supposed to be? I didn't do the setup. This is my hand of starting cards. Do these start in my hand as well? Probably. You have no idea.
No. Okay.
Why did you take some of them?
Okay. The one.
Those were the two that were on the bottom.
This one starts in your hand. The rest of these are a deck. That is not your hand. It's called a gentry.
I think you're mistaken.
No, I'm not mistaken.
I
You
think
can
you
blame
are.
Grandma Adams now. Macroplastics, yummy.
I will blame her. Okay. Well, here's what we're going to do. It's the start of a season. This music makes me think of Zelda. You're going to reveal a theme card, one of those mouse cards that are way up there. What do we got? Estate. Okay, so this, I think it's supposed to go there. I don't actually know. So this shows the estate part, which basically means that there's categories for, well, I was going to call it our estate. I think this is our whole estate. And this is our country estate. And there's essentials, service, estate, prestige, and sporting categories for improvements that we can do. So
Doesn't this take up less tables?
yeah, but then you're gonna bump it. Okay, I'm gonna try and do it like
but
like
it looks
Sarah.
so beautiful.
Hard to disagree, but okay. So, anyways, we're gonna try and make improvements to our estate because when we get here to round 4 to the courtship, whoever has the most victory points in the estate category gets to go on the date with the Fairchild. Okay?
Totally fair, not biased in any
Totally
way, shape,
fair,
or form.
not biased in any way, shape, or form. Okay?
Would it be interesting if Sarah wins the game tonight? A game she's already decided is on.
That would be interesting. I think whether Sarah wins or loses has a strong influence on her feeling about the game. So, anyways, okay. So, basically at this point, there's some stuff we're going to do in later rounds, but in our start round, we have revealed our theme card, okay? And now we get to host an activity. You have to host an activity, which means moving one of these tiles from your estate to this activity window thing
You
here.
like my stack?
Yeah. You know what? We're going to be right back. All right, so we are going to host an activity, okay? So you have to basically pick one of the things, one of the rooms or areas of your estate with which to invite guests to, okay? So you're gonna. I don't know. I searched. It's hashtag Victorian. Apparently, they lied to me. Okay.
Yes, they did.
They lied to me.
This is Jingle Bells.
Yep. Okay. Sarah.
Yeah.
We gotta stop stacking the things.
Okay.
Okay. What do we need to do now?
We need to play the game.
And how? What part of the game? I'm on step 3 out of 8. We're 3 steps in. Do you remember what any of the steps we've done so far are, or what the next one is?
I don't know.
No, because you've been stacking meeples, okay? So let's kill it, let's cool it on stacking meeples, and let's focus up. Okay, deal? All right, so we are on step 3, hosting activity. We have to pick one of these areas in our estate: the private study, the butler's room, the main gazebo, the front parlor, or the bowling green, with which to... Oh, that is not the right thing. I thought I was showing off these. We got to pick one of these where we're going to host an event, and we're going to take that and place it up here in the activity window, and then we're going to select some guests to invite to this particular thing, which I think is from our hand of cards, which should be everything's in our hand. I'm 98% certain.
I am 100 billion% certain.
Okay, so we got to figure that out then, because right now we can't play the game because we have you have nothing in your hand. You can't invite any guests, right?
Makes sense.
I wish I had read the setup, but okay, randomly deal 2 starter guests to each player. Did you get 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
I added them already.
Great. This is a hard game for us to get started, and I was really worried about it because this rulebook was like kicking me in the teeth the whole time. So okay, you just have an active hand, and then later you'll have a discard pile of cards that you haven't used yet. Are you gonna spit that in my face? Why are you being a goofball, lady?
I don't know.
Okay, so you do have all these in your hand. I was right. You're wrong. Okay, so when you look at your tiles here, like this one, for instance, the main gazebo, we can have afternoon tea in the main gazebo. Okay, if we do, I don't know why it's dark. The light's not on. Is apparently dead. Okay, well, we'll fix that later. Oh, problem for another day. Anyways, we can have afternoon tea in the main gazebo. If we do, we can invite 2 gentry, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And we're going to earn some bonuses based on what we see here. Okay, so there's a little icon reference on this little card here. Okay, basically, you gain reputation for the lion, right? Like these guys here. Okay, these guys are reputation. Reputation in this game, that is the wrong thing. These guys are reputation. Okay, reputation in this game is weird. There's this little dial indicator here that spots 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you get wrap around to like 6, you would flip this over, and now your reputation is 2. So there's sort of like 5 mini steps for each macroplastic step of reputation. Okay?
5 microplastics to 1 macroplastic.
That's right. Okay.
5-to-1 ratio.
There you go. So, some cards are going to have a victory point value that's down in the bottom. Okay. Like our main gazebo is actually worth -2 victory points. Yucky.
All these things.
Okay. I think that's because these are our starting ones. We basically start at what? -4?
Yeah.
Wow, we suck at this game.
What do you mean we suck? The rules.
How many meeples can one stack? Don't you encourage her.
Infinite.
Don't you encourage
Infinite to meeples.
her. Okay.
Like, you know what else starts with M?
No. What?
It's also infinite.
What's that?
Infinite money.
He's not doing this to me.
I know. Hey!
Okay, let's do this. Okay, we gotta pick a room, Sarah. What it says on the room is the type of event you're hosting and who you need to invite. Okay, this one you invite the private study. You would invite family to. Okay, the front parlor you have to invite ladies.
Oh, you know what that purple meeple's for?
What's that?
The like round-ish purple. Not that one, the other one.
No, I don't know which one you're talking about.
The one that looks exactly like this, except purple.
Is it for the solitaire game?
It's for the star player. We didn't decide that.
Paper, scissors, shoot.
This is big rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors. Hey, I got you again! The triple scissors, it never fails. It never fails. Except that it failed for you. But it didn't fail for me, which is the most important thing. Oh my god, I'm struggling so bad. This is not working, Sarah. We're getting nowhere. We've done nothing, and nothing, like, you know, no good things have occurred so far. We have played literally nothing. Okay, so anyways, I guess. Why are you clicking your teeth? That's disgusting. Okay, so I guess we do this in order. Like, I'm gonna pick this tile. I'm gonna do the private study. Okay. So if I understand this correctly, that means that I have to pick 2 family members, right? And this is gonna need to be supported by this dude, the
Butler.
the butler, right? So I don't know if we do that now or during the invite guests. Oh. Yeah, your family reputation has to be equal to or greater than the reputation shown in the bottom left. Are we gonna be okay?
Yes.
We'll be right back. Okay, so listen, we're gonna try and figure this out. I feel like, do you have any idea what you're doing or what to do in this game?
Yeah, you pick a tile and then you put it do what it's
Okay, but do you know why you would pick one tile over another?
because of the ball.
Okay, so let's talk about that. I pulled out the strategy guide here. Triple scissors, that's right. I pulled out the strategy guide here to help us kind of talk through some of what this is, because you can do a ton of stuff, but it doesn't feel like I know why I would pick a certain thing over another thing. I think I have an idea of why I'm picking the private study. I'm going to pick the private study. But what it suggests here is you can go for a resource strategy. Okay? There's 2 spots on the board where there's a village fair. Okay? If you've done a village fair planning, prior to those, you get some income and reputation from those events. Okay, and one's really soon. One's in 2 rounds. Okay, so that's why you might want that one. That's why I wanted to pick it. Hey, the butlers. If you're going to be hosting lots of events, you're going to need more than 5 servants, and using the butler room lets you draft additional servants, like like another footman or whatever, those sorts of things. Okay. You can try and get prestige guests through the main gazebo. That's why it shows the 2 fleur-de-lis, right? You can get some prestige guests. Prestige guests are worth more. This game is about influence, right? You okay? You lying to me?
Swear.
Oh, no. Okay. Do we know in what way we didn't? Not the ones that we shuffled, clearly. Did we get prestige guests by accident? So what was the problem?
These are prestige guests. These are the starter.
And that was only obvious when we were looking at this thing. This game has a lot of that. I think it's like really easy to make mistakes like that in this particular game. How do you know that those are prestige guests? Because they have the 2 in the top left. Okay, I see. I see it now. So if you want prestige guests, you go for the... Yeah, I'm just trying to pick some of them up because you're just making a big loose pile. So you would go for the main gazebo, right? If you can go for a reputation by picking the purple one, the prestige, the front parlor.
This has 3.
The cat? The cat is mega prestigious? I don't know. I think this is also like, look how many things you need. Like most of these cards are like, you need 1 servant. Look at the cat. It's like you need literally everything in the game. And then you get 9 reputations, and it's worth 9 points. I think this is literally impossible to play. Like, this is like a joke. But, anyway.
Oh, it says it's the developer's cat.
Yeah, it also says it's smelly. It says dogs are smelly. No dogs, they're smelly.
Right? Oh, like one of the game developers must have had a cat that they called Lilo.
No dogs, they're smelly. So I think we can comfortably set that one aside. Meow. Did we get all the 2-star, the prestige? Mm-hmm. Can I shuffle them?
Yeah.
All right.
Now I need to deal these
as starter cards with our initial 4 or 5. Okay, so listen. Let's talk about this. Are these mine? Okay. So listen. We're gonna basically have... Oh, I was on the front cam that whole time. We are 42 minutes into stream, and we have done literally nothing. So, we're gonna have a little do-over here, okay? It is round 1. We're at the start of round 1. We've fixed our setup issues, and we are going to get back into it here. We're going to dive in, okay? If you want to read this strategy guide and get a little bit more of a sense of what you need to do, you go for it, okay? You're hiding your face behind it? I'll do that too. This is Victorian England. We could look at over and stare each other down from behind a newspaper or something. I'm glaring at you right now. Nobody else can tell, but you know it. Okay? Awesome.
This play is doubly effective.
Yeah. What's funny about doubly effective?
Doubly is not a word.
It is absolutely a word. Okay.
This is Victorian England.
Yes, that and doubly is a word. Okay. So I am going to do the private fair study, or the private study, the village fair planning. You have to announce what you're picking. Everybody knows everything. We all know each other's deepest, darkest secrets.
You know my deepest, darkest secret.
Yes.
Oh, I love you more.
Listen, that's not fair. One, that's not deep and dark of a secret. Two, it's not true.
Yes, it is.
No.
You just don't know.
My deepest, darkest secret is how difficult it was to convince the doctor to cut your tail off.
You're lying.
Nope. Listen, feel at the back of your back here. That's your tailbone. That's where your tail was attached. We had to convince them to just they didn't want to do it.
You mean they needed to convince you that
No.
they had to cut your tail off?
No, not at all. Not at all. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I wasn't around.
What?
I was there, but I was too young to remember when I was born.
Oh,
just
too
like
young to remember, huh?
Yes.
You're too old to remember now.
Do you remember when you were born?
Yeah.
No, because you would remember us convincing the doctors to cut off your tail. That's my deepest, darkest secret.
But, Dad, that is a lie.
No. All right. Okay. Dogs are smelly. Sugar is a drug. Okay. So let's focus up. I told everyone my secret. I picked the private study. Do you know what you're gonna pick?
The front parlor.
Okay. Really? Really? Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
It's not obvious to me whether I'm supposed to do all 8 steps or whether you're we're supposed to alternate on each step. I don't know if it actually matters, honestly. But anyways, we have to invite guests, right? So the tile that I picked here, family, that's the wrong thing again. So I picked the village fair planning. So I need to invite 2 family members, and I have to pick those up from my active hand. So these cards, I get to use each of them essentially once, and then once I've used them, they're going to go in my discard pile, and I'm going to have to pass on a future turn in order to get the cards back. So if I'm the Asquith family, so I have to basically have 2 Asquith family. Any of these cards can work, but I can't invite these ones. I can't invite Lady Sarah Lewis. Man, Sarah, this might be the only girl I've ever seen with more hair than you. This girl's got
Miss Alice
mega hair.
Bingley?
Yeah?
Miss Bingley.
Miss Bingley looks quite
Miss Anne Harbaugh.
fetching in her hat.
Oh.
All right, so I have to pick 2 family members, okay? And then something that's going to be important later is that you're going to need reputation, basically. Remember your reputation marker?
Yeah.
Right? So when you pick a thing to do, whatever you're hosting, your reputation has to be equal to or higher than the number in the bottom left corner of it. Okay? And then you have to have the servant available as well to do it. Okay? So I don't know which of these 2 I'm gonna pick. I gotta take a look. I have no idea what I'm doing, so...
That's good.
Yep. So we're just going to... we're just gonna pick these two family members because I don't know any better than that. So. So what did you pick your... I think I'm supposed to do all 8 and then you're supposed to do it. Okay, so whatever. Oh, let's just play it that way. I've got the private study. I've picked these 2 family members. I now have to provide service, okay? So this improvement tile...
Wait, Dad.
And... Yes? That was worth interrupting me.
Yes.
Yep.
The music.
So, this improvement tile and these cards, they might show, a servant that's required in order to attend to their needs while at this event. In this case, there's not, but I do need the butler for the event. You know, I'm hosting.
Music not listed in scary music.
I don't know. I'm hosting this event here. And I have to put any matching things out, okay? Everything's mandatory. If you don't have what you need, the matching thing, you can't do it, okay? That make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. So, there are some rules about you're able to use certain servants for other things, but we'll worry about that later, okay? So I basically have satisfied the needs for this. Of course, it's very easy for the early game ones. They're like, you have the cards in your hand that you need. You have all of your guys available. So I've hosted what I need to do here. So I get to enjoy the favors, reap the benefits of this thing, right? So, basically, in this case, I'm going to get the stuff from the guests shown in the bottom right corner. And I'm going to get to flip this over, which is going to be valuable for me. Okay. So we resolve them in a particular way. You total up any money you get. I can either gain reputation or money on both of these. And it makes me really angry. Oh no, I get money and reputation on this. And then I can get either money or... Did we start with any money?
No.
None.
Yep.
Okay. What's that?
That is 100.
And what's this?
1,000.
Are you making these up?
No. It's in the rule book.
I don't believe you. I'm gonna look.
No.
$100 and $500 coins.
Yeah.
Okay, so listen, I'm gonna take my $200. I'm gonna take $200 and 1 reputation. So I just move my reputation disc up by 1. Okay. I don't get to do anything exciting. If I had like fleur-de-lis symbols on here, like I would have on the main gazebo, for instance, then I would get to pick a card from the table there. I get to add another card to my hand, another guest who I can invite. But I
think they spent more time on the art than they did on the rule book.
Maybe. I do not have that, okay? So, where do I put this thing now? Okay. I can now... I don't know what I do with my tile. I know I have to flip it over, but I don't know at what point I do that. I hate this. I hate this rule book. It's... Oh, I clear my board. That's at the end. Okay, so I can buy from the builder's market if I want. So these are the 8 spaces in the builder's market. Basically, it shows me on here that there's a cost for each of these things, and certain buildings also have discount or an increase. So the brushing room, for instance, costs $200 less than whatever, £200 less than whatever is listed. So this would be £400, even though it's in the £600 spot. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay.
The butler's pantry costs plus 100. Most expensive spot.
It turns out because I started with $0. Are you sure we start with $0?
Yes.
All right. Oh wow, that's just the one family bonus. Somebody starts with 300. We're poor. Okay, so we're super poor. So I don't actually have enough money to buy anything from the builder's market, right? You can only purchase one, and it has to go rows side up, and it goes underneath the category that you sort it by color. Okay. Anyways, so basically, I now move my servant to expended service. Okay. I flip this tile to the rows side. Okay. So it says future village fairs produce £300 and 2 reputation. So for the rest of the game, anytime we resolve a village fair, I get £300 and 2 reputation. Okay. And my played guest cards are going to go to the discard pile. I'm going to say my discard pile is right over here on the right-hand side. Okay. For the love of God, it's been an hour and we got through a turn. Remarkable. Remarkable. That was rough. That was a little rough. Sarah, what are you going to do?
Front parlor.
Okay. You're doing the front parlor. That's going to require your housekeeper to support it. But you have to also pick 2 ladies from your hand.
They have to be from my family.
No, they just have to be 2 ladies.
Okay.
Okay, and then if they require, it couldn't be these 2 ladies because they each require. I mean, that may be one of the exceptions. Oh no, I think it's the housekeeper can go in lieu of those. So if you were wanting to do this, you'd need a purple and a purple. What are the purples? Ladies' maid. All the ladies have maids. So the housekeeper can stand in for a lady's maid, but of course you're already using the housekeeper. And I think the underbutler can be any male servant. And the footman can stand in for a valet. So, no, you couldn't do that. You could use one of those, but you'll have to pick a different lady for your other one. Members of your family probably don't need any escorts, any additional stuff. And you're going to earn £100. Right?
Yeah.
So that's cool. Okay, so those are the ones you're picking? Okay, so now you're gonna provide service. So you're gonna place out all of the required servants and so on. Okay, and then you're going to enjoy the favors of your hosted activity. So you get whatever it shows over on there. So you get 3 reputation. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And you get what's shown here. So you gain £100. That's a lot of weight to gain that fast. And then you can either I think this one means that you get to draw 2 cards, 2 non-prestige cards, and pick one. Or you can discard a prestige card from your hand, I believe, is what that means. Of course, there's a literal icon reference. Dismiss 1 guest, or see the top 2 casual guests and keep 1. So you can add, probably you don't want to dismiss 1 right now, right? Because we don't have any. So you look at those 2 and you pick 1 and it goes into your active hand.
Where does the other one go?
Probably underneath the deck. I don't know.
Anyways, now I can purchase something, but I'm too poor.
You're too poor to buy from the builder's market.
Then don't I flip this?
Yep. So you put your servants in the expended service area, and that gets flipped and put back. Okay. So
now gives me points.
It's the casino with an extra S in it.
Casino.
It's the casino.
What does that mean? Look it up.
But I
can't live in.
It's now worth more points. Because it was worth what before? -2, it's now worth +2. Okay? But in order to use it, you have to invite 3 ladies. So that's a lot of ladies. They really like the casino.
What's a casino?
Casino, come on.
But it has an extra S.
I don't know. It's just.
What's a casino?
It's just there. Okay.
Maybe.
And then you're gonna clear your board. That's what you did, right? So once you've flipped a tile, you don't flip it back. Some tiles are called hybrid tiles, and they do flip back and forth. But we don't have any of those right now. Okay. So now it's on to the next round, right? So we're back to step 1. Okay?
Do we move the round marker?
Yeah, we move the round marker and you go first. Okay? So what we need to do is first, anything in the servants' quarters would move over, and then anything in the expanded service moves over. So it takes you basically 2 rounds to get your guys back, okay? And then you make sure if there's any special events, you have to do them. If you have monuments, you gain reputation each round.
Okay, I know what I'm doing.
You know what you're doing already? You just got it figured out. Nailed down. Everything makes sense now. Remember that we're trying to gain points in the estate. All right? Whoever has the most gets to go on the super fair date. No bias whatsoever. Okay?
Okay, I'm doing this one. Invite guests. So, it says 2 gentry. What does that mean?
So, 2 cards from your hand.
Any 2?
Yep. They're all gentry cards. Right?
These 2. Oh, no, never mind. These 2. These 2.
Okay.
Going to be rich.
Yeah. Okay.
Invite the kitty. I don't have the kitty.
We set the kitty aside. It also takes every servant in the game. I think it's a joke. You also need to have the amount of prestige shown. So this is your family, so it doesn't matter. Or, sorry, reputation. So if you gain, like, prestige guests, like whatever's on the bottom here, you would need 3 reputation in order to invite this guest.
2.
The cat needs 8, which I think is higher than you can get.
Higher? No, it's the
highest?
Yeah, in the extended.
Oh, okay. So we definitely can't get the cat now, then, right? So, okay. So you're inviting those 2 guests, right?
Yes.
And then what are you doing?
I get to enjoy the favors. So
okay.
I get $300.
$300? Oh my gosh.
I get an additional $300.
You went bowling. Oh my gosh.
And I told you I'm rich.
You're loaded, Sarah. Okay. Are you going to buy something?
Yes.
Okay, you buy something now and then you clear your board.
I'm going to purchase this drawing room.
The drawing room for $300. You're loaded and you're purchasing. Surely you want the -2 points fenced paddock for the estate.
No.
Think of the estate options, Sarah.
No. I'm taking it.
Okay. So then this always gets refreshed immediately. Okay. This also should be. Okay. And then something that's important is if we get duplicates out, they stack. Okay.
Casino. The casino.
The casino. Yeah. No kidding. The West Terrace for a mere
Then
$800.
Flip this, don't I?
Yep.
2 points now instead of -3.
So it's worth a lot more points, but for the purposes of this, we want estate.
The main gazebo.
The main gazebo.
Yeah, 'cause we have.
I don't like.
We have the casino, so we have the gazebo.
Oh my god! Dismiss 4 guests. How do you even do that?
You just need to be rich.
Yeah, I guess. That's extremely expensive too. Okay, so I have all of my guys available with the exception of the butler. So I'm gonna host an event. I'm gonna host afternoon tea at the main gazebo, and I need to invite two gentry. And I really want to make some money here because I'm feeling extra poor.
$400. Whatever.
So.
What does that say?
What does what say? Dismisses.
Dismisses? That makes no sense. You're not dismissed until I say so. The bell doesn't dismiss you, I do.
Oh boy, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna invite these guests. They don't need anything special. I'm going to provide service. So the benefits I get here is I get 300 pounds. I'm up to a cool 500. And then I get to get a prestige guest.
What?
Boom. Right?
I'm getting oofed.
So I get a prestige guest. Oh, I just need a cool 6 reputation to invite the Duke of Longford to my,
Yes.
modest country estate.
Miss TF did say that once. She was like, the bell doesn't dismiss you, I will dismiss you.
Oh, wow. Okay. Who said it?
Miss TF.
Miss TF. Well, who's Miss TF?
My homeroom teacher.
What's
Miss Taylor Ferguson.
Ah, got it. So this goes in expended service. These are discarded. This is flipped. I'm now leading in the estate category of estateliness, and I can buy from the builders market. Now I have a cool 500 buckaroonies. I am gonna get some more on this upcoming turn. So, I think what I want to do is I want to purchase the barn. So this barn is a discount of 100, so I'm going to pay 200 bucks for it, 200 pounds. And I now own a barn. Proper grounds. Groundskeeping staff is expanded. All estate activities generate 1 reputation.
I'm at 2 reputation.
I'm at 1 reputation because I'm cooler than you.
That means you're less cool.
Nope.
People like me better because I have a higher reputation. You draw another tile.
Can.
Fenced paddock. Admire the horses.
The front parlor.
Admire the horses. Admire the view.
It's true.
Admire.
Hey, isn't this one of the starting tiles? We have a front parlor, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think this is supposed to be here then.
Casino.
I might have taken the wrong tiles out or something. I'm sure it won't functionally affect our performance here today. So. Okay, cool. So, I do believe we are done this round, right? So now we move all of our servants to the right. So whatever you had used the first round should be available again. Okay. And we're going to move this down. So it is the village fair. So I'm going to get some stuff and you're going to get nothing because I invested in the village fair. So I believe that I get 300 pounds. Future village fairs produce 300 pounds and 2 reputation. I think that's it. You either get it or you don't. Your tiles flipped, you get it.
Ooh,
So,
there's objective scoring round.
what do you
Your
mean?
objective cards.
Yes. You basically end up gaining cards And every courtship card, I think it's every courtship we have to throw them away. Throw one away, and when we get the objective cards, we gain additional ones. So basically, you're going to end up, at the end of the game, you're going to end up scoring 3 cards.
Dad.
I don't have any idea. I haven't even looked at mine.
No family.
No family. Aw, man. Okay, so I get $300.
That's sad violin.
Right, I get $300 and 2 reputation.
Your family
I
excluded
still
you
have
from
not
events.
even remotely caught you. Okay. So now I'm gonna host an activity here. So what do I want to host? I'm also gonna go bowling because money is rad. I like money.
Oh yeah, you get less money once it's flipped.
Yeah. Oh man, I want the Duke gets me £600 and a VP card, but I need reputation 6.
Where's that strategy guide?
I ate it. It's in here somewhere. I feel like I'm gonna have to pass soon because I'm just gonna need need more stuff.
When do you get points for prestige? Like reputation.
You generally don't get points for reputation, I believe, but you need it in order to get stuff, right? Like to play out some of these better cards, like Sarah, this one here. To use the West Terrace, you can buy it, but to use it, you need 5 reputation.
I need 3 to use this.
To
And
use
it's a
the-
reputation.
To use the drawing room, yeah. So you're close to that, but you can buy it, but you're not able to use it yet, right? Okay, so I'm gonna bring these 2 gentry along. I need to. Ooh, I can't go bowling. Who can serve in that guy's
Nobody.
stead?
He's a footman.
The underbutler could, but I don't have an underbutler. Oh, okay. Well, sucks to suck, I guess. Okay. Well, I could always go back to the gazebo. But I need money. I'm poor. Sarah, I'm poor. Help me. Help me be less poor. Oh, I can't
Dad.
go back to the gazebo either.
I have a very important question.
Yeah.
When we're talking about strategy.
Strategy. Yeah.
Is it strategy or strategy?
Both.
Strategy or
Yeah. Yes.
strategy?
Yes. Yes, it is
That's
those things.
not an answer.
Yes, it is. Okay, I'm going to do the butler's room. I don't know how. Does hiring servants cost me money? It feels like it's going to cost me money. I don't know how the butler's room actually works. I need that thing. You don't have to move in slow motion, lady.
I was drinking water.
Yep. Page 7, the butler's room. Okay.
Hey, look at you.
Yes, of course it is.
Look at how amazing this is.
Ow.
It's so amazing.
Okay, so I'm going to drop my cards. Sad about it. I'm going to pick all my cards back up. And I'm going to use the butler's room. So the butler's room lets you hire new dudes. Okay? And I do so by taking any 2 servants from the supply, though I don't think I can take an underbutler. Valets, ladies, maids, and footmen. So, I'm gonna take a lady's maid and a footman, because a footman can be a valet. Maybe?
Ooh.
What?
Nothing. Never mind. I just read some. Interesting.
I don't know if I want a footman. I don't know what to get here.
When do you get, like...
Okay. I hired stuff. I'm flipping it. When do we get what? We get to do the...
Cards.
We get to...
Says...
Cards? Like these cards?
Yeah.
By taking actions that let you recruit stuff. That's it.
Okay.
That's the only way. Okay, so I went to the butler's room. I got...
This is very Victorian.
This... I'm not sure that that's true, but anyways, I got some new servants. And I am going to now buy stuff. I mean, I want to buy stuff, but I don't think I can buy the stuff that I want to buy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have a drawing room. What's the brushing room? Footman ability. Footman on staff, now trained to serve as valets. Okay, forget this. I'm taking a footman instead, and I'm spending my $200 on the brushing room, so that now I can. You're gonna get a discount, and you're gonna beat me at dating, though. But I'm gonna now I can use my footman as a valet.
Dad, I think you should purchase the French Garden while it's still expensive.
Yes,
I mean cheap.
The have six reputation place.
It's
yes.
so useful.
Yes, totally.
I need to admire the
Mega
horses.
useful. Mega. You should purchase the -2 points. All right, what you got?
Yeah, but what's the other side? +2.
Yes, but you have to get it there before next turn.
But you get to see 3 cards and take 2.
That seems pretty good. People like the paddock.
Okay.
What's the difference between a paddock and a pagoda?
A lot of
Yeah, like such as what?
things.
Like what?
Like a lot of things.
What's a paddock?
Attic is
And what's a pagoda? No! What? Why are we on Sarah Cam? Get out of here. That whole time?
Yeah.
Alright, what you got?
Hire 2 servants for support.
Hey! That was my move. I mean, no, I did it. So you don't need any cards to do it. You just pick 2. Any 2, except not underbutlers.
Wait, why am I doing this again?
I don't know. You'll probably need them eventually. Remember when you wanted to put out the ladies and you needed more escorts from these ladies' maids?
Oh yeah, I wanted to upgrade.
What's your second one gonna be? That's what I picked because I bought the brushing room, so it can be a green guy for me. And you're really struggling to keep those straight over there.
I don't.
You okay? Did you flip it? Don't read it too closely. I don't think you're gonna be.
I like that.
I don't think you're gonna be very interested in what it has to say.
I already knew it.
Did you?
That's literally why.
Oh, is that what you were all oohing about?
Alex?
Yeah, basically. Okay. All right. Okay. So you cleared your board and all that? Are you buying anything from the market?
Of course not.
You're gonna run out of money. You have $400. It's -2 points.
But I need to admire the horses.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna beat you at the thing anyway, right? Because I'm at +2.
Yeah, but this can be +2.
Yeah, but we're resolving it after this purchase.
Wait, does that mean I'm gonna lose 2 points?
No, it means that I'm gonna win at I have more points than you in estates. And whether you buy that
Why
or
are
not.
these coins so thick?
Because it's rad. Anyways, you gotta pay $300. Because it's a discount of 100, right?
I think you should purchase that French Garden while it's still cheap.
Was weird chat disconnected. Is it? Listen, you're not gonna ruin Butler's Pantry. Don't. Oh no, that's the Butler's room.
Wait a minute. Gain an underbutler who may perform any male service role except Useful Man.
Useful Man is a expansion. And I can't remember what the other one is. Oh. We stack ones that are the
We're
same.
stacking.
Is it GIF or GIF?
Or is it GIF or GIF?
GIF or GIF? That's what I see. Nobody thinks it's GIF. Nobody unironically. Oh my god! You will sleep outside. I will like. You're walking home.
I have to anyways.
Yeah. You don't think it's GIF.
Yes.
Why?
I don't.
It's GIF.
Why?
Because Jif is peanut butter.
What?
Jif is peanut butter. J-I-F. It's a popular brand of peanut butter. Jif is peanut butter. A GIF is an animated image. And it's ping, not PNG. But that's nerdy, so you wouldn't know. You are not my daughter.
Is it JPEG or JPEG?
It's JPEG. That has nothing to do with it. It's completely irrelevant. Crunchy or smooth?
Smooth.
Okay, smooth. Listen. Okay. Jif is peanut butter. If you're buying anything other than smooth, you're like an anarchist.
Yes.
And
smooth is the best
and a
kind.
GIF
Smooth,
is an
smooth,
animated
smooth,
image.
Smooth.
I'm glad we got that out of the way definitively. We're never speaking about it again.
Too late.
Okay, courtship. Bang. It is time. I have no idea how to do this properly. So I think it's on the other sheet. Where's the other wrinkled printed sheet? Where is it?
Somewhere. Does that answer your question?
No, but it does tell me how to hire servants and pass. Courtship. Okay. So resolve courtship after the round marker lands on the courtship space. Add total improvement tile points in current theme card category. So.
Wait, does that mean I lose points?
No. You just tie them up or add them up. I have 2. What do you have?
0.
-4. Okay, so I have 2. So
I guess I'm an anarchist. You like crunchy peanut butter?
Oh my god.
No.
I thought, you know what I thought? I thought that Liam seems like a nice kid. And now, not so sure. Not so sure. Oh my god, it's a disaster.
No.
It's a disaster. Okay, so I'm gonna take
Why do you like crunchy
Charles.
peanut butter? I don't see anything appealing about crunchy peanut butter.
and I get a victory point card. Which I can either keep for the points or use at any time for the other bonus. Which is a secret. Okay? Oh, we've done something wrong the whole time, but that's cool.
Like the casino? The crunch? But why not just, like, eat, like, crunchy things? Not crunchy peanut butter. It makes no sense. Because the crunch of crunchy peanut butter is just different. No, it's not. Wait, does Mom like crunchy peanut butter?
Oh my god, not like this, Martina. Okay, so you got to discard an objective card. Okay. And first player marker is only supposed to trade hands every season. So when we get to this courtship, not each round, which is what we had been doing. So the good news is you're supposed to start the next one anyway. So you'll just start the next one and you'll just continue doing it. Okay. So what we do need to do though is there's a couple of things here for there's a couple of things here. So after season 1, move all service tiles to this location. Okay. So any service tile costs 300 less, or you know, whatever, with the modifier. So we don't have any other service tiles out right now because I bought them all. Okay.
Yeah, you bought them all for... Tomato or tomato? It's tomato.
Oh my god.
It's so easy. It's tomato.
Okay, we just... Listen,
I like crunchy peanut butter. I'm just not allowed to have it.
If Liam says it's tomato, we're gonna have to ban him from chat. Like, it's just... I'm sorry.
Like...
Nobody says tomato. Nobody does that.
Tomato. Yeah, Mom, it's tomato.
Yes. Like, yeah.
Like,
Oh my God.
Corvrax is pronounced Corvrax, not Corvurax.
Oh my. Okay. So, just so you know, at the end of the game, you get points for victory points in your estate improvement area. Okay. Any of your guest cards and objective cards.
Potato.
Your reputation is worth points at the end of the game. There's a chart somewhere. I don't know where it is. Here it is. Okay. Servants are worth points. Money is worth points, 1 point per 200. And then all the victory points on your cards. Okay.
Grandma, Mom can't have crunchy peanut butter because of 2 reasons. 1, Dad doesn't like crunchy peanut butter. And 2, people are allergic to peanuts.
Okay, listen. That doesn't even make sense. We're on the cusp here. I don't know about this.
Potato or potato?
I don't know. Nobody says potato. Okay? Nobody says, can I have the mashed potatoes? Okay? And if you say that, like you're walking home. Okay?
Potato.
Okay, so it's your turn. Do things. We have used up most of our time, and we've made it a quarter of the way through the game. This has been a disaster.
I am going to use the
Did you move your servants? You did.
yes.
Okay.
Mire the horses.
Oh, hey, we're supposed to flip out a new one of these. So this you want to have the most points in sporting. I currently have -3 and you got 2, so you're leading the way.
Main gazebo. Right, afternoon tea. I need 2 cards from my hand. No! I only get 1. Yeah, I guess I'm using Miss Bingley.
Miss Bingley. Let's show off Miss. Also, this guy, rad hat. Rad hat.
It's Zed.
It is objectively Zed, and I don't know. The more questions get asked, the less confident I am that.
Okay.
That.
So, Miss Bingley needs one of these.
Oh my God! Speaking of rad hats,
Miss Bingley.
I said she was quite fetching in her. Look at that. Oh boy.
Bingley.
Martina, you should get
Bingley
a hat
for the
like
win.
that.
Bingley for the win.
Miss Bingley is beloved by all for her graceful manners and pure disposition. Is it beloved or beloved?
Beloved.
This one seemed much more intense than the others. Okay.
Okay. So. Oh, yeah, right.
So you gazeboed? Did you pick up your card?
3.
That's illegal, but it requires a couple of dudes.
Yeah, but I have those.
Whatever. And did you get your benefits here? You get one of these guys. And a casual guest, and you either get $100 or a reputation. What are you gonna take? I'd go rep.
Yeah, reputation.
But only because I want you to be poor.
I'm in the lead for reputation.
Leave me alone. Yeah, I have none. Like I'm reputationless. Okay, my guys move over, and because our footman is ready here, we are going bowling, boys. Because I also need money, and I need to get sporting
I
points.
think you should buy the French.
I
No matter if it's crunchy or smooth, it still has peanuts, you goofball. But crunchy has a weird texture. Crunchy has a weird texture.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Crunchy has a weird texture.
Okay.
Right? Smooth is the best.
These are the 2 folks. I'm choosing Lady Eleanor Chesterton and Charles Fairchild. Esquire. Okay, so I need one of these dudes. Okay, and then I get 3 reputation. 1, 2, 3. And then I get a casual guest to add into my hand.
3 reputation.
Yeah, that's what I got here. And then I also get admirer bonus only if a male prestige guest accompanies the young lady to an activity, which Fairchild is the prestigious of guests. So I get 2 additional reputation, and oh, look who's in the lead on reputation now. This guy. And then I also get 300 pounds. So that's cool. I like that. What have I got here? 600. So do I want to buy something, Sarah? Tell me.
Yeah, you want to buy that French. Beloved? Beloved? No, it's beloved.
What depends on context? Whether it's beloved or not? That's weird.
No. Crunchy or smooth?
Crunchy or smooth depends on context. No.
Like the texture of crunchy or smooth.
Okay, so gain an underbutler who may perform any male service or energized service may deploy 1 servant from the servants' quarters each turn. Oh, add. I'm gonna buy this for 400. I had 700, not 600. Oh my gosh, I could have done things.
Yeah, I told you purchase that French garden.
Well, I can never use it, not for a long time. Right? I thought about maybe getting the West Terrace though, but not today. Anyways, what's done is done. I have an awful lot of these service things. And I guess I clean up now. So this goes here. This gets flipped. I can go bowling. I got some points now. This is also expended. These guys are exhausted. And it is the next round. So objective cards, which means that I think we draw 2 objective cards. So let me double check. Okay. I'm mostly certain.
Is it valets or valets?
No, stop.
Is it ballets or ballots?
2 objective cards are drawn. So we get 2 new objective cards. Okay?
Okay. But is it ballots or ballets?
Stop. A ballot is spelled with an O.
Yes.
And that is a real thing.
I know it. So is it pronounced ballot?
Stop it. Stop it. Okay.
Okay.
Your go. What are you doing?
Ooh.
You're gonna clean up your thing. Clean up your mess. There you go.
I think I made a bigger mess.
Probably. Sounds like you.
Hey. It's me.
Do you need to pass?
Yeah.
To get those things back? So passing's weird in this game, okay? Because, like, it's weird. So, if a player chooses to pass, refresh service. I guess it tells you here. Move all servants, so you get all your servants, okay? You get all your discard pile back. You still do the event, and you can either do one of 2 things. You can either collect $200, that's your tenant's rents, or you can refresh the builder's market.
Wait. Never mind.
So you can either collect $200 or refresh the market.
$200, please.
Okay. And then you can purchase from it just like normal, but you only have $300.
No.
Okay. So you are done, and I think that counts as your turn because we play until everyone has either passed or taken an action, I believe. We haven't had to pass yet.
Why is there winter music in?
I don't know.
Isn't Victorian England never?
Who knows? That seems unlikely.
Yeah, but like never experience a cold winter. Oh, brr, it's only 5 degrees today. It's not that cold.
Well, that's because you say that because you live
In Canada.
In Canada. So, you know. Surely passing has to pass. Now is your turn, right? It must. Yes. Okay. So, what am I gonna do, Sarah? I have no idea.
Pass.
I didn't think about it. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting those cards back. He would let me use the Fairchild guy again before the courtship. But at the same time,
Now or never.
no, I don't think that's true.
I mean, if you want to use the guy again.
Ah. That's true. That part is somewhat true. So, okay, I too shall pass.
Enter the cabinet.
Of curiosities. Look how much reputation it gets you.
Ooh, but you need to be at 5 already.
Totally. So this is all refreshed. Got my deck back, etc., etc., etc. And I am wondering if these need to die. But
No.
But I'm worried about it because I think you're gonna get first crack. Oh wait, I can buy now, but I can only buy with 300 pounds, which is
don't refresh
not
them.
a
Don't refresh
lot.
them.
But why wouldn't I refresh them? It sounds fabulous.
Because the cabinet of curiosity. My favorite cabinet.
The cabinet of curiosities is your favorite cabinet? That's such a weird thing to say. What kind of person says something like that? I feel like I should refresh it as punishment for GIF.
Okay, fine. Is it?
Okay, listen. I'll make you a deal. You never say GIF again other than in the context of peanut butter, and I won't refresh the market.
Okay.
Promise? It's on video. People can see you. It's GIF now, right?
Yes.
All right, deal. Take my $200 and I'll be on my merry way. Hey, it's round 7. Your go. Yummy, crunchy. Oh my god.
I think that's.
I hate
strange.
everything about that. I liked.
No more.
It's
No longer.
It is a real shame that was just so short-lived. It's like some crazy jazz flute or something here. Oh. What are you up to?
Front parloring.
Your front parloring? You like the front parlor?
Yeah.
Okay. What 2 ladies are going with you?
3.
What 3 ladies are going with you? The front parlor. Okay, don't do that, please. That was awful. I don't know.
These 3.
Okay.
Miss Bingley for the win. Bingley for the win.
Miss Bingley. Miss Bingley, Lady Evelyn Cavendish, and Miss Anne Harlow. Okay? So you need lots of ladies, guests, or whatever they are.
Ladies' maid.
Ladies' maids. Okay. And what do you get?
2 prestige. I get a card of these.
Okay.
Penelope Hill.
That's illegal. Was it prestige? No.
What requires 2?
Well, you're there. You're there.
I get to either. I'm gonna look at 2 and choose.
Look at 2 and choose one. Okay. And then you gain 100 pounds, right? I'll help you. Keep things moving. That was already flipped, so it remains flipped. I don't know. Some of them are hybrid. I don't know what they are or like which ones it is, but you gonna buy something? Okay, I've got a problem here, lady. I left the cabinet of curiosities there for you, and you're broke as a joke. Now, this is my opportunity to remind you, you could lose 2 reputation for 100 pounds. You could just put your reputation down into the toilet, and then you could buy the cabinet of curiosities, and then you could get that reputation right back as soon as you're at 5.
Starch?
Or storch?
It's
what?
Who said
Just
starch?
no one.
Starch.
Okay, so you're done, right?
Starve or starve?
You're done.
Yes.
You're done. You're done at 5.
Starve.
I'm gonna go to the main gazebo, and I'm gonna take my friends here, the young lady of the Asquith family, and Charles Fairchild. So I need this guy too, and then I get 5 reputation again. And I get a casual guest. And I get to look at 2 casual guests. And then I get to take 1. Oh my. These are the mean casual guests.
Miss Gamble?
Yep. Joanna Gamble and Miss Florence Oliver.
Okay, wait.
These are like gossips. These ladies are gonna gossip.
Miss Gamble calls Ohio home and is heiress to a soap's giant fortune.
A soap giant's fortune. A soap's giant fortune is different. And this one here is gossip. Miss Oliver exudes sweetness and humility, but some feel she is a master of innocent gossip. So this actually, it says attack. So this would let me reduce your reputation.
No.
But at the cost of my own. But it reduces yours by more than mine.
Yeah, but I can just...
Or, alternatively, I can...
400 pounds.
That's a lot of pounds. I can... I mean, this one just, like, $400 but lose 2 reputation? Whatever. I'm gonna keep that one.
Instead of $100, it would cost 2 reputation.
Alright.
That's multiplied.
So...
Wait, you're at 3?
Yeah, I got 5 reputation that time. It's because this guy. Look, this guy's 3. That's the dude from here, right? And then if the lady, if he's accompanied by a male prestige guest, which he is, you get 2 more. So I got 5, like a full revolution from that turn. Now, it's courtship time.
Who has the most inspiration?
I got 2. Okay, so this card gets returned and neither of us get it. Okay? And we discard an objective card though. And then I go first for the next season. That was really weird. Something really funky happened on screen, but...
What?
Oh, I think I just saw it over here. What was that? I wonder if it's gonna happen again. There's like some weird... Wasn't the Sarah cam. I went way too far back, I think. Doesn't matter. Got to discard one of these. That's the important thing. That seems impossible. We're gonna get rid of that one. Okay, there's a village fair, so I get 300 pounds. And a reputation? 300 pounds and something. What is it?
2 reputation.
Ooh, baby. 4 rep for this guy. I can actually maybe use like the North Library. 4 gentlemen? And it's worth 0? Better be worth a bajillion. It's worth 4. And it requires 5? But it doesn't do anything? I guess you get in fewer actions. I guess playing more cards out is good because you get to do more with a given action, potentially, right? But yikes. Okay, so I actually gain 1 additional reputation too because I have the groundskeeping. So all estate activities generate 1 reputation. Get 1 extra. And then this after season 2, move all cost 1 tiles to here. So there's none, but any that come out will place there. Okay. And I guess it's my turn because now I would go first. So I haven't gone to the front parlor yet. 2 ladies. Do it. Let's send the ladies to the parlor. Whoops. Let's send the ladies to the parlor. We're gonna embrace Joanna here. I like money. Okay, so I'm going to gain 3 reputation and lose 2. So I'll get a net gain of 1. And then I gain 500 pounds. Boom. And this gets flipped. The casino. It's time. And I am going to purchase something.
Yes.
Actually, you're gonna actually be mad at me if I buy
Yes.
the Cabinet of Curiosities.
Yes. I will actually be mad at you if you buy the Cabinet of Curiosities. Purchase something else. Or else. Purchase a French garden.
I don't have reputation 6. It's gonna be a long time till I get it. I could.
That's what you said last time, and now you're a reputation.
Yeah, but that's because I had the Wombo combo and I got to play it twice. I don't have
look
that
at
anymore.
this Wombo combo.
Your face is a Wombo
permanent.
combo. It is not permanent.
Yes, it is.
You're permanent.
Hey, wait! This person's last name is Cole, the main character of Touching Spirit Bear. That's the book they were reading.
Maybe I should buy the drawing room because it's cheap and then I can get more reputation with it. Do that. Buy the drawing room for 300. And then it
my turn?
is your turn. I'll move these.
I'm gonna go to the bowling green.
You're going bowling again for 200 bucks.
So I have to invite my guests now.
2 gentry. Oh, you're doing the Wombo. Oh, because this guy's actually play. Oh, you don't have 3.
What? There. I don't have any way of getting any more.
So, yes, you do, and you can need to stop yelling. So listen. Like, you can totally do it. We just, like.
I'm not doing this.
Probably you're not doing that action, right? Sarah, come on. Like, we can't be livid because we made a small mistake, right? So let's take a look at what other actions you've got, and probably you have guests that are going to give you reputation, right? So you can do that next turn. Oh, hey, speaking of next turn, we need to see what we need. Prestige building. So you could go to the front parlor, you could go to the casino with your ladies. I mean, you probably can't do that this time because of the servants' quarters, right? But you probably have other guests. I'm trying to see your tiles, not your hand, and like there's no big secrets there, right? Anyways, you probably have other guests that let you increase your reputation, right? And then you can go bowling next turn.
I have
So you pick an action that lets you do that. You only need 1 to be at 3, right? Okay, so then you gotta wait like another round, or you know, or you well, I guess that doesn't help you. I was gonna say you can have access to these guys, but it costs you reputation to do it, so that doesn't help you, right? Is this game based on Pride and Prejudice? Well, yeah, it's like in the same, you know, vein, right? That's the whole idea. That's the vibe. Do you also get money? You're too angry to talk now? Alright, so that was the end of that round, right? Because I went first. So this one here, Sarah, the Builder's Holiday, you can buy as many buildings as you want. Normally it's 1 tile, but you'd have to have tons of money. I've got a decent amount, but if I buy an expensive building, I'm tapped out.
Oh.
What? Wait, what?
I'm gonna buy the Cabinet of Curiosities, but of course it costs an extra 100.
It does.
So
It
I can't
costs
afford
700. Don't worry, I'm not going to steal your cabinet.
it.
No, I don't want your stinky cabinet. What I want is to do the drawing room. Oh, I should move these first. I got lots of cards.
Never mind.
I've been picking up a bunch of them. So go to the drawing room and do it thusly. So this is what? Gentry. So boom. Okay. So I am going to get a casual guest and reputation. Ooh, do I need to actually? Oh no! And then I'm going to get a reputation, and then I'm going to get 3 reputation from the card. Well, I am up to 5 now. And then I get 300 pounds.
Pardon.
But I'm only no. Why would I purchase the French Garden when instead I can purchase the West Terrace that I can actually do? So I'm going to purchase the West Terrace for 400. You wanted the Cabinet of Curiosities and the West Terrace? It sure sounds like it the way you're mouth breathing at me. Look, it's cheaper now. It's 600 bucks. Now you can afford it. I did you a favor. You get.
You said mouth breathing.
Oh, I thought this was the same, but it's
How
an English
dog works.
When I play this game, I feel like my pinky should be up the entire time, like you're drinking tea and yeah, I don't know. Have you played this much, Cosmic Beat? I would say, listen, we got off to such a rough start with this game, and I don't know. It makes me angry. It was a fiesta of rules errors and pumpkining. So, all right, Sarah. I think we got the hang of it now. The gameplay loop seems to make sense. I feel like I got the first courtship, and that was like a huge boon, and then we tied on the second one. So, still not entirely sure how to play properly. Yeah, right? So, reading the rulebook doesn't make it better, basically. It's kind of confusing. I think it'd be fair to say poorly written, honestly. It's just sort of.
Is there anything that can substitute?
An underbutler can. But I think that's the only thing that can substitute for it.
Never mind.
What are you trying to do? Weren't you trying to go bowling?
No.
Yes, you were. That's what you wanted to do, and you were going to go bowling and use your 3 guy.
Yeah, but I was gonna do this, but then I was like, oh, I can't because it costs 3.
Okay. And you do now, but you need a little bit more. You need your dude, your butler. Sarah's not having a great game. She's a little upset. I think Sarah's like a quarter turn behind the play, where if she had a little bit more money, she could have this like wombo combo of actions, and instead is just not quite there. And it's all reputation based, which is a struggle because there's special actions you can do to like gain some additional money or whatever, but you can't do those without losing reputation, which ruins the whole thing.
Okay, so I get 5 reputation.
That's such a ridiculous song it was. James had a mini rant about the rulebook, so fingers crossed they're playing it correctly. I don't think so. But holy schmolies. You're doing the wombo combo again. So now you're at 4 rep.
Yes.
Oh, bam. And you have to dismiss a guest, hey?
Yeah, but I get to draw a card.
Okay, did you draw one already?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if dismissing a guest is just from your hand or if it can also be from your discarded cards, right? I suspect it could be from either her active hand or discard pile. So it's up to you.
I'm gonna discard this one. Better one.
Okay. So, is this your? This isn't. No, this is one you got. Yeah. Okay. We just put it under there. Hey, I specifically said no songs with vocals. I don't think that's a violin. I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure that's not a violin.
A new seed acquired. A new seed acquired.
Yeah, you went to the paddock. Or is it the pagoda? That's the important thing.
It's a paddock.
I always get them confused. Mom knows.
It's 7:50.
Yep. Okay, so
Builder's holiday.
on this one, you can buy as many
I'm going to purchase that cabinet.
for 600. Okay.
That's all my buckaroonies.
That's unfortunate because it's the builder's holiday, which means you can buy as many tiles as you want this round.
I don't care. This will be worth 7 points once I use it once.
The north dining room. All right.
I mean, I've cleared out all my negative points.
Nice. Okay.
I shouldn't have done this action. It literally did nothing except make me have less points.
It's fewer points on that side?
Yes.
Oh,
And it knows no more village fairs.
I'm sorry, sweetie. I didn't realize. I mean, it did let you get the reputation and stuff, right? So it didn't do nothing. But at a heavy cost, 3 points is a lot, I think.
Yeah, but look I'll gain that 3 points back with this.
Nice. Which you're probably... I mean, I guess you can't do that one this turn.
I'll be able to get the...
So we're going to tie again? Because I also have a drawing room and a front parlor. Urgh! Don't do it. You should do anything other than the drawing room. That's my... Don't do it. I
Is
want...
it my turn?
No, but I want to court the Fairchilds.
No.
I want their ultra fairness to be for me, not for you. Okay, so I have the servants' quarters, so I can deploy 1 servant from the servants' quarters each turn. So unless I have you know what? I thought this was 3 gentry and 3 family, and I don't.
One.
I have 1 fam. Oh wait,
2.
ask with family and ask with family, but 2 ain't 3. So I guess I'm not going to the old West Terrace then. After
Listen to this music.
We're going horse racing. There's no way we can do anything except go horse racing.
Pony racing.
Pony racing. Okay, so what does it look like when we race a pony? Yeah?
No, not like that. Scissors are small.
Small. What am I doing? I'm like. I think you might.
Your legs are also touching
I
the
think you
ground.
might like pass out because you can't breathe because you're pony racing so hard. Okay.
Wait, this music.
Yes.
It's
music.
it's pony racing.
I don't have any buildings I want to do. I butchered this on the West Terrace. I don't think it's worth me passing yet, but maybe it is. I think I should rather play some of these guys out. So, I think I'm going to just receive some visitors at the drawing room. That gets me some rep. And I need 4. 1, 2, 3. Cannot play him. 4. So what do I need? I need one of these. And
A green guy.
but I can use these as green guys because they're trained as valets. So I went the flexibility route and I knew nothing about this game and I'm not hating that I did that. Okay, so I get a casual card and $100. I get a casual card and a reputation. I get 2 reputation. I'm now at 6, so I can do it. I lose that $100 that I got. Sucks to suck. And then I can pick 2 and keep 1. Oh, for the love of God! -3 reputation for £700.
You should do it.
No, it's -3 points. Get out of here.
No. It's actually worth like 10 points.
No, it isn't, and I'm not. Okay, so, and then I get the 3 rep from this. So that was like a huge reputation play. My family grows and grows. My influence continues
Oh,
to
I can
flourish,
do this.
and it is your turn. I know a paddock is for horses.
Okay, listen.
You got a mega play here? Don't do it. Don't do it. Do the cabinet. Ugh. Disappointing.
And it would be worth 7 anyways.
Ah. Okay.
So, I must use 3 gentry. 1, 2, 3.
Dope hat. I still like that guy's hat a lot.
Oh.
Look at this hat. Tell me you can't walk into anywhere and just like people respect you immediately.
Okay, listen.
Maybe not anywhere.
2, 1, 2.
Did you put out your ladies?
These are gentry.
Sorry, your lady maids
Ah. So I move my 2 reputation for
the lady.
Elizabeth. This
Viscountess
Peel.
Peel. Okay.
Then I gain 100 pounds.
You're heavy.
I get this.
No. Is it 6? Like mine
3,
is?
and it gets 3.
Get
reputation.
out of
And it only costs
here.
1 green one.
Okay.
Only costs 1 green.
Yep.
So I also gain 3 from this. 1, 2, 3.
Illegal.
Oops.
No, you should do that. You should flip it like that. I think that was the way.
Yeah. 2 gentry.
That's very executable.
Oh wait, I'll get it because I have 4 and you have 7.
No.
And I have 11. I have 11. You have 7. Cabinet of Curiosities for the win, guys.
You're lucky. Listen, I should have taken that. I should have taken it. It was the move. I didn't. Let it be known I didn't take the Cabinet of Curiosities. Okay, so the good news is Sarah's a dork. The bad news is we have to discard an objective card, and you get to pick one of these to keep because you have 11 and I have 7 in the prestige category. So we'll discard a card, and then we'll discard one more at the end. Score, you know. All right, this is more the music we needed. What's that? Oh, the one you didn't pick. And it went into your hand? Okay. Yeah, you go first. We have 3 more rounds of actual things to do. Oh, hey, I didn't buy buildings at the end of that. Sorry. I should do that because I was going to buy the butler's pantry, which gets me an underbutler. And I was going to have 500 additional dollars, and I was considering buying this, but I don't know if it's worth it. It's worth on the back. 4 points. Maybe. I can't buy this. I can't buy anything else. I'm too poor. I wouldn't know what that thing was yet. So I can't look there. I'm just gonna buy it and hope that I don't regret it. So that costs me, what, 400? Down to $100. That's baloney. We need essentials. Oh my god, I got the right one.
That's worth a €0.
It's worth 4 on the back.
So for my first action.
For my first move, as I...
Cabinet of Curiosities.
Get out!
For the win!
Nobody likes the Cabinet of Curiosities.
2 gentry.
Look at this. Look at this thing. 6 reputation. Oof. And it's already 4 points. 7 on the back. You're gonna win. You're gonna crush me.
Oof.
Is that the big boy?
I don't have it.
Okay. What? So you're gonna get 9, 10 reputation. So you're just here, but this is a 7. So
I'm maxed.
you're maxed out. I mean, strictly speaking, there's 4 more spots you can get. But you also get to draw a thing. And then...
I need to keep it.
Yeah.
-1.
But you can, that's when you can use your thing to like dismiss a guest, right? Everybody has somebody who can dismiss a guest. Oh, it's significantly, it's like kind of like a one-time thing. It's not as exciting at the back. Yeah, totally is. Okay, so for my turn, I'm going to be jealous of Sarah and be sad that I'm so stinky. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to move these over because I have the whatever thing, the barn. Because I got that early barn, I can take one guy out of the... Ooh, I can't do it. Can't do it. Okay, so I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is pass. So I get all this back. And I could refresh the builder's market. But I think I need the $200 because I'm poor anyway. So having different buildings that I also can't buy doesn't help.
National holiday.
I don't know what the national holiday does. I was going to look that up. National holiday. I remember I picked up the book and then I forgot. Player reputation does not limit actions this round. Players are permitted to host any activity and any guests during the holiday, which is great if we weren't like basically maxed out on reputation anyway. Okay, you're first.
I'm gonna pass.
Oh, okay. You taking $200 or refreshing the market? Really? Okay. I assume that refreshing it works like you'd think it would, where we put out new tiles and then throw those in the bag.
Just so you know, the French garden does this.
Yeah. I just couldn't do it. Fenced paddock. Is that what you have?
Yeah, admire the horses.
Oh, that's right. And then get a new steed
Breaking
or whatever.
fast.
All right.
It's away.
4 ladies? All right. So you passed. You can still buy, though.
But I only have 100.
So you're not buying anything. Never mind. Okay. And I am going to take a trip to the North Library to
Isn't it?
have some political debate. You go first on this round. So you went and passed. And now I am having some political debate, my dear. And I'm just going to hope that I don't regret this later. And I'm going to send these guys all out. So, the great political debate. I need that. And I get 2 reputation. That brings me to 7. I get a victory point card. And 600, 700, $900. So I'll take 1,000 and put 100 back. And these guys are all gone. And I can spend that money. Well, what's a breakfast room worth on the back? 2 points for breaking your fast. I actually have that guy available. This is viable for me to do. So I'm going to buy a breakfast room for $300. And I can only buy 1, I guess. Ooh, should I buy the green room instead? Oh, it's not the same on the back.
No.
What?
That's.
That is a hybrid one.
Ugh. They're worth 8 points.
So, you know what? I think I want to buy this one instead. Because I got tons of money. So what did I pay? I paid 300.
Actually, Dad, if we shuffle the developer cat in, you don't need to play it. It just gives you 9 points.
I suppose. But we didn't. That was a pitch that I cannot hit. The riding stables to match your new steed. You have to do it.
But I can't.
Also, you really want essentials. So, anyways,
But-
your go. Or wait, last round of play.
I know I'm gonna lose to you. It's impossible for me.
I have 7. Yep. I'm going to beat you on essentials. But honestly, I think getting that on the last round, I'm not sure how useful it is.
It's 8 points.
I think 8 points is pretty cool.
I have more than 8 points. The music cut out.
Is it just over?
Yeah, it's just
Or is
over.
this song just taking forever? I'm not sure.
It's just over.
All right. So, your last turn of play. We actually kind of turned this around. It was going really badly. This is easily the roughest start we've had to a stream. So Sarah is not interested in this game. The rules suck. And the gameplay
I
loop
don't like this game.
is pretty straightforward. But getting to this point was hell. And it was a rough one. It was a rough one. But we got there. We got there. And we've been playing reasonably fast. All right, Sarah, what's it going to be? Use your dude, like the guy.
But he gives a reputation. I don't really need that.
Well, that's sucky. You're right, it does give reputation. So at the end, let's talk about final scoring. Because we're very close there, right? So at the end... here you go. For the final courtship event, oh, that sucks. You total your VP under all of the categories.
So I have that 11.
You leave me alone. Get out of here. Get out of
I
here.
have that 11.
Yeah. And then where is why is I think this is endgame scoring for everything. For some reason they put a page of the solitaire rules just in between what you do and how you score the game. It's like, here's all the rules, here's all the rules, here's all the rules. Here's solitaire rules, and then here's actually how the endgame scoring works. So after the last one, you get points shown on all of your tiles, all of your cards, all of your objective cards. You get points for reputation, which if you're maxed out is 28. You get points for servants. You get points for extra every $200 left over, and anything on your victory point card. So, what are you going to do? So you're right, reputation is fairly worthless for you. Are you upset? Are you lying to me? You seem upset. What's wrong? You think you're going to lose?
You're going to win.
So? You win some, you lose some. This is a game.
It means that I can hate this game.
This is a game that you weren't interested in, and I would expect that that means you're predisposed to losing. Honestly, it was hard to get you to pay attention at the start. You were more interested in grooving and talking about GIFs versus GIFs. So, no! Do it. Doesn't that just get you rep?
It's
Oh,
bucks.
sorry, I meant on the tile, but most of them get you rep. Okay. Respectable. I see how it is.
Yeah.
4. Wow. Okay. The only one you need, so you get 2, 3, 4, 600 buckaroonies. And 3 rep, which doesn't matter, but can't hurt. Okay. And your drawing room was already flipped, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that guy can go in your expended spot, so you don't knock him onto the floor, your butler. Okay, and then I get my last turn here. I should have been thinking about what I was going to do, but I wasn't.
Dad, you know what I think?
Why?
I don't know.
You know what we didn't get any of? Monuments. Like, we didn't even see any, essentially.
Yeah, because there's only 2.
I guess there's not very.
Hear the wind outside.
Winding?
Listen.
Or is it winding?
It's winding. Say winding.
What do you mean?
I'm going to attack.
You're going to tackle me.
A tackle.
You're going to tackle.
A tackle.
A tackle.
A tackle.
Okay. I am going to use my one guy from here because of my barn. Okay. And I'm going to go to the West Terrace.
What is it?
5, I think.
But no, you need to purchase the fence paddock. You need to purchase the fence.
What? Because it's -2?
No,
Get out of here. No, nothing. No, nothing. What are you doing? Why are you turning into a crazy person? Okay, I need
purchase the fence
3 family.
Please purchase the
Asquith.
fence paddock.
Asquith.
Ask with?
Yep, that's ask with me. Look at this. If this hair doesn't make you ask some questions, I don't know what does.
No,
Anyways.
this beard should make you
Okay,
ask
3
some questions.
3 family. I get to take a prestige guest.
It requires 5 family.
No, it does not, Sarah. Okay. And I get $200. I get to discard a card. I get to dismiss a guest. I'm dismissing this guest and her negative 3 points. She can go away. Okay. And then I get another $100 and a reputation. I get $300. And then I could buy a thing, which I think isn't worth it because the money is worth points and everything face up in front of us is basically negative. So I'm not going to buy anything. And that means we do the final courtship. Did I need anything for these? No, because they're family. That's okay. So we do the final courtship, which we look at. We got quite a nice little distribution of categories here: state, sporting, prestige, and essential. So we do not look
15.
at service. Oh, you added yours up already. Okay,
So I knew I was gonna.
7, 15, 20, 22, 24. So I will yoink that card from you. And I think that oh, and I get a VP card. Hey, you didn't get a VP card when you won. This should be yours. And I should have one as well. And then for, I guess this is our final scoring here, right? So you get points. So we got Sarah and Dad. So improvement tile, what was yours? 15?
Mm-hmm. Wait, what?
All your tiles.
That's
16.
wait. Including this, I got 17.
Okay, that would have been included. But
Yeah.
anyways.
So I've got.
Okay, and then you also have this one, right? So you have 18?
Yes.
Okay. And then I had 24, but then I have these ones 25, 7, 28, 29, 30. Okay, and then your face value of all of your cards added up, basically.
Those.
The
That.
negative?
No, I didn't include it because 1 plus -1 equals 0.
Oh, okay.
That's 0.
Yeah. What'd you get?
14.
I got 30. That 8 was a big deal. Oh, we were supposed to discard one final objective card, I think. Yeah. We score the 3 that we have left. So what'd you get?
5 points for the 5 extra.
No way! Your Cabinet of Curiosities alone was worth 12 points?
Yeah.
That's pretty rad. Oh, it literally requires it. I
Yes.
see. Okay. No wonder you were upset about it. Okay. And then what do you get for the other ones?
One.
Did you
bonus-
remember to count? Oh, these are all the ones that are worth 0 or -1 or
Yeah.
whatever? Okay.
1 bonus point for each prestige, which is 2.
Okay.
And then 1 for each basic servant. So 1, 2, 3.
So total of 7, 12?
Yeah.
Is that right? So I had the service group. I get 6 points if I have a barn and a brushing room. I started with that in my hand. I get 1 bonus point per tile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 11. And then if I have an under butler, I get 5 points. So I get 16. Mine were really easy, I thought. Like this seems busted. I mean, this one would be hard to get if the barn didn't come out or whatever. But this one for 5 points, like I had other ones, like the one I just threw away, like most of them would have earned me 1 or 2.
The one that I threw away was 6 points for 3 ladies' maids, but I only have 2.
Okay. Yeah, I felt like this one, I had that one also, but this one seemed really achievable, I guess. Reputation victory points is on here. So we both get the same. We get the max. We get 28 points for reputation.
Knew you scored.
Yeah. 2 victory points per servant you have.
2, 4, 6, 8.
And I get 16. And then 1 point per $200. I get 3.
You get 1.
We both had 7, I think. And then victory point cards. I got 4, 4, and 4. Lame. I get 12, but yours is cooler. Does it have anything else? Or I don't know what that means.
Or like any.
Oh, count like any servant or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like one-time use. If you use that up, you don't get the point. Seems extremely expensive. Okay, so we got 32, 44, 64, 72, 82, 86, 89, 94. Sarah, I got 60, 76, 96, 104, 120, 130. All right.
You ready to hear my read?
Not until you shake my hand. Good game. That's my thumb, dear. That's weird. No, my hand. Good game.
Actually, technically.
Lefty. Good game. All right, so what's your rating?
4 out of 10.
No, I do not believe you.
I hate this game.
Is it the theme?
Yeah.
Is it because I skunked you?
No, it's because of the
Was
theme.
it the skunkening?
I hate the theme. It's a 4 out of 10.
Really?
I don't want to play this.
Okay,
If
and
you
that's
said, let's play Obsession, I'd be like, no.
theme is a very powerful part of games, right? So that's fair. What's the date? The 20th of November. So session.
I don't know how to spell Obsession.
I'm not fully confident. I don't know what this is for me.
Mine is a 4.
Wow.
Wealth or
I think this is a 7 out of 10 for me. So, I think that this was a really interesting game. Like, there's an actual game that's fun to play here and has some interesting choices and stuff. The game on its own, like things that I would commonly find I don't like about games like this, like the builder's market is sort of luck of the draw, and it's the worst type of luck of the draw where because of how it's refreshed, like, yeah, it's incrementally more expensive, but it feels like, we turned over, like there are a ton of tiles still in here. And obviously in the 4-player game, that would work differently than in the 2-player game because the market is the same, irrespective of player count. But it's the sort of thing where you just might not see tiles, right? Lots of them. It's the wingspan thing. The thing I hate about wingspan. Wingspan, you have like 500 birds, and it's like, oh, you can collect large birds, but then you literally might just not see any the whole game, right? What'd you say?
Wealth or Delph?
Wealth or Delph? Did you cross out death?
Yeah. It's supposed to...
Error. Sorry for the inconvenience. I don't know what that means, but it's weird. Okay.
Wealth or not death. Sorry, Delph. We're definitely not going to kill you if you're not wealthy. Error. Sorry for the inconvenience.
So I don't love the theme, but I don't mind it. It does feel like this is the type of game that if you liked Wingspan, you would like this game, and not because of like thematically necessarily, but actually fundamentally it kind of reminds me of it. It's sort of like a bit of a drafting game. There's definitely some luck involved in terms of what you get. Like, I think a good example of that is we both got prestige characters, right? And you could actually use yours. And I got to use mine once in the whole game because I had to get reputation 6 first. Now, it was really powerful once I did, but it's totally believable that maybe I would have never got to do it, or, you know, that sort of thing. So, I don't know. It's just like, I don't love the theme. I hate the rule book. It's shamefully bad. And I still feel a little bit like not super certain that we played parts of it correctly, you know? So,
I'm ready to stab when you're
overall, I feel like this is sort of a game I'm intrigued about, but I'd be more intrigued if it was a different theme. And I'm just going to stab now, and I'll tell you more later. 3, 2, 1.
Ow.
How did you rip it? How do you do that? There's a lot of forward and backward motion. So yeah, it's like, if this game, I'm surprised this game is as highly rated as it is, because the thing that amazes me is weird sounding.
I moved.
I think it sounded like water spilling or something. No? Oh, okay. Anyways, the thing that's weird about this is it's like a little bit obtuse. It's a little bit unusual to play kind of initially. And I feel like that's like a real challenge for games that are kind of in the top 100 on Board Game Geek. Like, it's from a theme perspective, maybe it's mass market friendly. From a game perspective, I'm not super sure. Certainly the rule book and the obstacles getting it to the table aren't doing it any favors in that regard, which is interesting. But overall, I had fun. Certainly not 4 out of 10 for me.
4 out of 10.
If this game shipped with a rule book that didn't suck and was like a dungeon crawl, this would be a 10 out of 10 game for me. Maybe not a 10 out of 10, a 9 out of 10.
9.5, 9.9.
It's never going to be a 10 out of 10 in a game. I prefer games that are more deterministic than this, right? But that's just a personal preference thing.
Yeah. It's like how Flamingos like to do this.
No, it's not like that at all. And you know what that's a good sign of? That's a good sign that it's time to wrap up. This was a challenging stream. This was a challenging game to get to the table. Sarah was really opposed to the theme. That didn't help. The rules were bad. That didn't help. And we're kind of out of practice on streaming. I've been streaming less lately, and I feel like it's just there's a little bit of rust that's set in.
So tomorrow's Thursday, and the day after is Friday, and then the day after is Saturday.
Wow. What day's after that, Sarah?
Sunday.
You did it. Why were you telling us the days of the week? Do you want to sing the song?
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear it.
I'm just kidding.
Okay. So, anyways,
is the average view duration 34 minutes 17 seconds or 34 hours 17 minutes?
Well, we haven't been streaming for 34 hours, so it couldn't be that one. And
maybe it's them all.
And I find the YouTube stats to be
weird,
highly suspect. I don't believe them for a second, right? So, anyways, that said, we're gonna wrap up here. I should be getting back to more regular streaming in the near future. I have not been streaming on Sundays. I hope to resume that possibly this weekend.
How long is the near future?
I don't know. It depends on how things go, right? And I think I'll probably be doing some pop-up streams here and there during the week in the next couple of weeks here, because I will have a lot more free time on my hands. I have 2 more days of work, and then I am free and poor. So I can't spend all that time streaming, but I will spend some of it. I got games I want to hit the table. I got Unconscious Mind sitting over there. That's got to hit the table.
Ooh, I know what you should play.
I feel like
you should play Skullduggery.
Skullduggery.
Yeah.
What's Skullduggery?
It's over there.
I can't see it, and I don't suspect. I can't read that. You can read that?
Yeah. You can't?
No, it's not that. It's like with my glasses. It's very.
That's Skullduggery. Do you want me to go grab it?
No. It's very reflective, the studio lights, and it's just like it looks like I can see where it is. I know what it says because I know what it says, but I can't read it. Anyways, I want to get back to streaming more. Unconscious Mind is sitting there. I feel like a couple years ago, the theme du jour was like nature games, or before that it was zombies, and lately for some reason it's mushrooms, because we have mycelia, we have undergrove, there's another fungi game that I saw at Board Game Bliss we don't own, but like
we should
suddenly mushrooms are the thing, so I gotta get those games to the table.
You should play
Vagrant Song,
that big game that is about the mushrooms.
the big one about the mushrooms.
Yeah,
Which one's that?
the like not mycelium.
Undergrove?
Yeah, that one.
It's not that big.
It's bigger than this game.
Like the box, like physically bigger?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, it's smaller. It's taller, but it's narrower. And...
Dutch Blitz. Yes, you should play Dutch Blitz.
Okay, that's it. It's over. I'm sorry. Z loving
crunchy peanut butter.
Dutch Blitz enjoying Liam.
He's
listen,
barely
man,
ever played Dutch Blitz. He's played it like twice in his entire life.
Or Liam?
Liam.
Okay, I've played Dutch Blitz way more than I care to admit.
Because he played it that one time that Kezia brought it to school.
Yeah. You know, here's the thing with Dutch Blitz. It's like it's a speed game, right? So you should be like,
Mom says it's fun.
You should be like playing it quickly and then grab it and throw it in the nearest fire. Like that's where it belongs. Listen, if Kezia agrees to get rid of all of her copies of Dutch Blitz,
you should stream it. Yeah, I agree.
You can.
She only has one copy in the expansion.
Well, then we should get rid of that one copy, and you can get rid of Le Havre. You convince her that Dutch Blitz has to go, and Le Havre can go too.
What if I give you my word that she's destroyed it?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna believe that never. I don't want to get hit by a flamingo in the face. Okay, I like my face. You might not like my face, but I love my face, and I don't want to get hit by that. Okay, so listen. On that note, let's wrap up here. Obsession.
See, Liam agrees with me.
Oh my god, Obsession was fun.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't fun for Sarah, but she's wrong. But that's okay. She's just a kid. What does she know?
We put it in a fire with Le Havre.
Anyways.
Who agrees?
Okay, I don't think we're gonna put it in a fire. But let's talk about that. So we have been playing top 100 games. We're going to be doing some reviews of the top 100 games that we've played so far. We're going to be starting that probably maybe in December, probably more realistically is January. And one of the things we're going to do as part of that is give some of the games away. But I think we're going to make a tier list and give away games that we each don't like.
F tier games.
Yeah, but you like, so you didn't like this. I think you liked this 1,000 times more than Le Havre. What do you think?
Yeah, sure. We'll give away Le Havre. Le Havre is an F tier game.
I also don't like Le Havre.
It's an F tier game.
Rosenberg's my favorite designer. Le Havre is sort of like, it's like, I get why people like this. I'm not one of those people.
That means getting rid of it.
But I think it's like C tier. Anyway.
He'd take Obsession.
You'd take Obsession.
But Dad likes it too much to give it to you.
Well, I mean, it's not like we each get to pick games that we dislike, that we think are F tier to give away.
To start
we just have to.
The tier list
we just need to figure out how many games to give away and how many games to keep forever and enshrine on the wall of greatness behind us.
7 to 10 games.
Given away?
No. Those are the ones.
We're keeping 7 to 10 total between the two of us.
No. 7
games
10.
we rated 7 to
10.
10. I misunderstood you entirely. Okay, let's talk about that more later. And for now, how are we waving?
This is a bad game.
I think we gotta wave in like our most stately, like queenly. Bye. We'll see you next time.